Hey folks, Good Guy Glenn here, and today is Saturday, May 18th, 2024, and I'm in New Jersey. I'm off the road, no more OTR. Last time we spoke, I believe I was down in Maryland at Corporal Chaffee's house, and now I am up at my cousin's house, where I will be staying until I can get on my feet, get established, and find a new place to live. So, what's been going on with old Good Guy Glenn? Well, Thursday, we left in the morning. We went to LDS, which is not the Latter-day Saints. It's a gas station in Middletown, Maryland. And we got breakfast sandwiches. Me and Corporal Chaffee got some coffee, hit the road, and headed back to New Jersey. I got here Thursday afternoon, and today is Saturday. I've been here for a couple of days, and yeah, it's been all right, just decompressing. It's been, tomorrow will be a full week since I dropped the truck in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. What can I tell you so far? Okay, what I can tell you so far. I got my last paycheck from Western Express. It was untampered with. It was good to go. And it appears, for all intents and purposes, as if Western Express let me leave like a gentleman. They haven't come after me and done any of the weird things that all of you say that they do. I've said over and over again that the Western Express drivers group on Facebook is a place full of rumors that are generally unfounded. And that's a shame. That's a real shame because it really did affect how I ended my time at Western Express. It did affect my time at Western Express. Now listen, there was plenty of stuff at Western Express that made me completely insane. The searching for empties that didn't exist. The not being able to take a proper reset because they wanted you to either go pick up something early that wasn't even ready to be picked up, so you restarted your clock only to pause it again, only to lose those hours that you would have gotten back. Just like a whole bunch of stuff like that, But ultimately, the thing that really upset me the most was some of the things I was reading about how the drivers were treated on that driver group. And that all turned out, I shouldn't say that all. Everyone's experience is different at Western Express, right? Well, it turned out that a lot of what was said on that group wasn't so. It was unfounded. I'm going to tell you from my experience, I left Western Express and I didn't have a problem. I went in that morning, Sunday morning. I didn't tell them what I was doing. I drove from Pittston, PA to the terminal, and I was not under load, and I didn't even have a trailer. So it was just a bobtail. Pulled in, cleaned out my truck real good, reported in that I was leaving, turned in my key and fuel card, and that was it. I haven't heard a thing since. I did get an email from some lawyer about a settlement that Western Express drivers were supposed to get from Western Express. Now, I don't know a whole lot about this settlement because once I realized it really didn't pertain to me, I didn't pay any further attention to it. As far as I'm concerned, Western Express let me leave like a gentleman, so I'm not going to try to jump in on some frivolous lawsuit. Unfortunately, I know a lot of you are not going to feel the same way. A lot of you are very short-sighted, and you don't understand how, a lot of the world works. And that comes with the fact that a lot of you are young who are working at Western Express. There's no such thing as a free lunch, folks. You think they're just going to give you money and you think it's going to be anything? You're going to get $50 at most in a class action lawsuit. Trust me, I've been in them in the past. I think one time I got $200 from Sears because apparently they were ripping off people at the tire shop. And I didn't know about it, but I got lumped into a class action lawsuit with Sears, and I got 200-something bucks. Big deal. No big deal at all in my world. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking forward to the fact that I got out of Western Express and I have a job lined up and that I'm going to be making money, seeing my family, and living my life. And I'm happy. And happiness is all that matters. Chasing money is never going to make you happy. Let me tell you, I know this from experience. I used to sell high-end real estate. Okay? You can make a lot of money in real estate. You can. But does it make you happy? I'm going to tell you from experience, it doesn't. The troubles that come with the business, with everything that came along with it, cost me a lot as far as my family and my happiness goes. So, no, I would rather drive a truck than wear a suit and do real estate again. I just can't express that enough to you. Like, you have to find your place in the world, and trying to stick a round peg in a square hole isn't necessarily the way. And just because, like, that round peg has a higher price tag on it than, than the square one, I'm telling you, folks, I mean, I'm a bit older, so I understand. I chased money for a long time in my life, but if you're not happy doing what you're doing, and it's not making you happy, and it's making you into a miserable person that your family doesn't even want to be around, is that really worth it? It's not. So I won't be partaking in any kind of lawsuit or anything like that. Like I said, I just want to be happy doing what I'm doing. Since I've been back in Jersey, I've been trying to get back into some shape. I've been walking. I've been doing a workout routine with body weight so far. I'm not going to go back to the gym as of now. I've done that in my life, and I'm not really looking to get big again. I just want to be in shape. So a lot of cardiovascular, getting ready for this summer, getting ready for the next adventure, getting ready for this next employment opportunity. And that's what I'm doing. I haven't been able to figure out where I'm going to film the videos going forward. Maybe when I get the Jeep, since you're all accustomed to me being in the driver's seat. Maybe when I'm in the new truck. I haven't spoken to my boss about the social media aspect of what I do yet. He knows what I do. And he is also on social media. I will definitely promote that here when time is right, but I want to speak with him first. I've been blessed to have someone who gave me an opportunity based upon what they saw, on my social media. And I'm not going to go into that and start upsetting the people who helped me out. So I'm going to talk about it with them, like what would be cool to film, what's not cool to film, and I don't really think they'll have a problem, and I won't be negative with the content, because I'll be honest with you, I just can't imagine anything being like what I just survived the last 6 months. Western Express is a whole different animal. It really is. This isn't the video where I'm going to get into that into detail. I just finished editing the last couple of videos I filmed while I was there. It was tough. I've had problems this whole entire time editing things on that iPad. If I'm filming this on my phone and I'm going to edit this on my phone and it goes up on YouTube 1, 2, 3 within a couple of minutes, for some reason when I edit any of the material on the iPad and try to upload it to YouTube, Apple just uses archaic technology. What it basically is they don't want to cooperate with anything. They don't want to cooperate with your camera software. They don't want to cooperate with YouTube. They don't want to cooperate with anything. They have their own closed everything. Whereas, Android and Samsung is open source, so it cooperates with everything. So upload video, downloading and rendering videos is faster than on an Apple. It's lightning fast compared to an Apple. And it's really making me start to reconsider whether I go forward using Apple. I have a Mac and I have an iPad, but my phone has always been Android-based. If you're into any kind of tech and you know about these things, and Android phones always are going to crush Apple. You know, unless Apple gets their act together and becomes open source, it can't compete. And you can disagree with me all you want, but you'd be wrong. So anyway, I've been going through a lot. Genuinely, I am much happier now that I am quote unquote home. Being in Jersey. And you know, in the past, when I've left Jersey and come back to Jersey, I've always not been happy coming back to Jersey. And I've said in the past, I wouldn't want to, if I could, I would move out of Jersey. But this time, coming back to Jersey, I'm very happy. I'm very happy with the comfort level of being comfortable here. It's very, very expensive here. I tried to take an Uber to Target because I needed some washcloths and some socks and stuff. And I don't currently have my Jeep is in the shop still. So I tried to take an Uber, and the Uber drive was 3 minutes away. I think it was just shy of 2 miles. And they wanted $12 for like a 2-mile Uber ride. And that's just absolutely ridiculous. My nephew wound up taking me down there to Target. And that was fine. But it's just expensive. It's really expensive here. And I did notice when we went to ShopRite last night and bought a bunch of stuff for dinner. And I bought some yogurt and I bought some chips and whatnot, that the bill only came out to $23. And I think about a month ago, it would have probably been close to double that. For what we bought, shop meat was down to like $4 a pound, which is pretty good, I would imagine. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm just doing this video to check in with y'all. I got a lot of stuff planned for the future. There's a walking trail across the way, probably tomorrow morning on my walk. I'm going to probably film a video from there. And we're going to start the content. And then there's going to be work content coming up. And then there's going to be adventures that we're going to go on. And one thing at a time. We're building back up one thing at a time. And tomorrow's going to be a great day because I'm going to see Angelina. So by the time you see this video, it'll be released tomorrow morning on Sunday. I'll be hanging out with Angelina, and I'll be giving her her trinket box, which I'm going to record. And that'll be a whole video about the trinket box. So I'm going to go right now. I'm going to go sit in the backyard, and I'm going to light a fire. And I'm going to sit by the fire. And I'm going to watch the fire and decompress and have a great day. So, you know what I always say? Love God. Love your family. Say your prayers. Drink plenty of water. Take your vitamins every day. Eat a Greek yogurt and a banana. It's good for you. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so when I drop another video, you get a notification. And once again, this is Good Guy Glenn. Thanks for watching.